back, I mean, who's the number one running back at AFC East? I mean, who would be that guy?
I guess you have to go with Sean Green, even though he's going to split some carries with
Ronnie Brown.
Yeah.
Ronnie Brown.
He's too injury prone.
But I'm going off. But
as far as
but
when he's
Green
in the game,
unknown anyway,
production-wise,
though. Green is the unknown, though. You know what I mean? We know Green. I mean, Green is. We saw him in the playoffs. We saw him in the playoffs. He looked good, but he's still the unknown. You know what I mean? So we haven't seen him carry the boatload. You know what I'm saying? So
he's not going to carry the boatload. Though.
That makes him less of a fantasy option.
Ron Brown. I mean, you gotta look at Ronnie Brown. He still's gonna split the carry with Ricky Williams.
Oh yeah, but you know that Wildcat has shown in terms of its resume that it still puts up numbers.
They're built. Their team pretty much
is built for running game. Yeah.
They're gonna go run first, then pass. I mean, they have Brandon Marshall, he's not gonna be getting 100 catches like he did in Denver, but they're gonna run the ball. They're built to run. They're gonna try to run the ball as much. Even with Ricky Williams, Ronnie Brown's the lead back. Yeah, he's going to get his carries first.
What round would you take Ronnie Brown in?
If I have a second or third round pick, I would take Ronnie Brown.
Probably third round.
Second or third. I mean, it depends where I'm picking at.
I'm scared.
Another thing about Miami is Brandon Marshall is a great run blocker.
That's a good one too. That's a good point. That's a good point.
So they're not going to be in that box as much as they used to because they didn't have any wide receivers.
And
because with Brandon Marshall, you can put the little quarterback out there on him all you want, one-on-one, and you can throw a quick pass to him. He's just going to run him over.
I might wait it out and get a sleeper. I get C.J. Spiller. I've loved what I see him in preseason.
If I was to go sleeper for Buffalo, I'd probably go Fred Jackson over C.J. Spiller.
I mean, I think right now, only reason why I say C.J. Spiller now because all the running backs are hurt now, and the way he's playing in preseason is garnering momentum in terms of saying like, okay, we can start this young guy. He's the future anyway. Let's start him now and go from there.
I got C.J. Spiller being a glorified third down back. I don't see him being an every down back. I don't see him being an every down back. I don't see him being a Reggie Bush, but I got him seeing being, you know. I mean, I don't even want to say this. I got him being Larry Sanders.
That's Reggie Bush.
Reggie Bush is even closer to Larry Sanders.
That's what he's Ronnie Harmon, Larry Sanders, all rolled him in one. That's who he is.
Man, Reggie Bush is like what's his name? Eric Metcalf.
Exactly.
But where are you gonna go with Lawrence Maroney?
Hey, Lawrence Maroney might have a good year.
What I want to say. I can't say what I want to say.
I actually think Lawrence Maroney have a good year though.
I don't think so.
I think Lawrence Maroney have a better year than Lawrence Maroney.
No, he's not.
Fred looks good.
Lawrence Maroney.
They're gonna get the ball everywhere.
My sleeper is Lawrence Maroney. I said.
I think in AFC
championship too.
Especially with Buffalo run backs and New England run backs. It's basically going to be a wait and see during the year. Who's going to get the most of the carries? It might be the same thing with the Jets. Okay, Sean Green, LT. Now, they want to make LT a third round back. So, right now, I think it's a wait and see with their run back. I think Ronnie Brown's the only legit.
He's the only legit guy. As far as wide receiver, it's a lot of talent as far as wide receiver. We got Randy Moss, Wes Welker, Brandon Marshall has a lot more than Ted Ginn Jr. Why does he even get the junior part? I know his dad was like a good coach in high school, but why do we have to refer to him as Ted Ginn Jr.?
Junior.
But, I mean, right now in the AFC East, do you go Brandon Marshall with that top wide receiver pick?
I go Randy Moss.
He's motivated. Contract year. We all play good in the contract years, man.
You know what I do? I let you fools go ahead and pick him. And I pick
Randy Moss.
Wes Welker later on.
Randy Moss gets me championships, baby. Randy Moss is a championship player.
But if you pick
Listen to me, folks.
Make sure you get Edelman.
Yeah, because, you know, he's about to break down.
Is he? We'll see. I mean, that's the guy you just have to.
Welker came back from AC. He tore up his knee. He's back less than 7 months.
Yeah,
man, he doesn't run that far. I had to tell people.
He hasn't cut yet.
All Wes Welker has to do is catch the ball for those little 7-8 yard passes.
We're not in the catching league, though. We're not.
You know what? You say that now, but how many? When you get 10 of them in one game and that's 80 yards, how many points is that?
We got catching league?
Nah, we don't get catches in the league.
You get 10 catches and them 7-8 yards.
Yeah, 10
those yards adds up.
Man, he sucks. I'm not getting
I love hearing that. You know why? Every year I draft Wes Welker. He can average those 70 to 80 yards a game. That's all I need. I don't need him to have those 100
Patriots
fans. I need consistency.
If you listen to us, Randy Moss is your man. ESPN Boston, Randy Moss is your man. That's all I gotta say. Get Randy Moss. Everybody has him in the late rounds. Get Randy Moss.
I bet you Doc Rose be talking stuff about Randy Moss. Randy didn't need him. But I mean, outside of, is any sleeper guy you may go with? I mean, Braylon. Would you consider Braylon a sleeper?
Of course, I'll get Braylon.
How about Santonio Holmes? We haven't really brought him up.
Man, after he stopped smoking weed, you know what I mean.
I would take Santonio Holmes after maybe the 10th round because he's going to sit out. He's going to sit out 4 games.
Yeah, I mean. He's a good. It's a good option.
Yeah,
but do you really trust?
My bad.
But do you really trust Mark Sanchez though? For real?
That's
my
I think
problem.
he can get. I think he can get on the ball. I think that.
You know what means no.
No, I think Brian Schottenheimer will find ways to get the ball in the hands of
If Marty Sr. couldn't get someone the ball, what makes you think Junior's going to be able to get someone the ball?
Think about this though. Where does he play at? I mean, where does Santonio Holmes play at?
In New York.
All right. When it just comes to December, he's not getting the ball.
If you want to pick YC from the Jets, go with Kotri. He's a possessing guy. He's going to get the ball more often than Holmes and Edwards.
I'm talking about fantasy touchdowns, man. Worry about no Kotri.
He could catch.
Let's go with the bearded wonder, man. Braylon Edwards, baby.
Tight end.
Well, you got a great team.
Right now, I know the obvious pick in tight end as far as in the AFC East will probably be Dustin Keller. I mean, he's probably number one. Who would even come after that?
Go ahead, Ron,
My number one is Anthony Fasano from Miami. He had 2 touchdowns against the Jaguars. You run a Bill Parcells offense.
You can have that guy from Jersey Shore.
Yeah, Jersey Shore.
I'll take him. He's going to get targets. He's going to get targets.
My thing is, I mean, usually the type of tight end I usually look for is a tight end who's actually involved in the passing game.
Yeah.
Because I don't need a guy. I need a guy involved in the passing game. I don't want a guy who puts up that one fantasy game for me every 5-6 weeks. I need a guy who actually is involved in the passing game.
My tight end to pick is, like I mentioned earlier, is Aaron Hernandez. He's going to have a great year.
You can have him.
I will have him. Tom Brady.
You're going to have him?
Oh, not like that. Not like that. Let's keep it PG-13 now, folks. Aaron Hernandez is definitely the guy to take. Tom Brady throws. We all know a healthy Tom Brady is probably going to throw a lot of touchdowns. Yeah, exactly. And we know Bill Belichick, he's a dirty dude. So it might be 35, there's nothing with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and he's still trying to score a touchdown. So Aaron Hernandez, folks, take him. Listen to a 2-time champion over here.
Well, I know you talked about Dustin Keller earlier. I mean,
yeah, Dustin Keller, that's my guy if I had to pick a tight end out of the AFC East. I think he's a guy that built up a rapport with Mark Sanchez, and I think this coming year he's that continuity they built up over last year and this year into the off season is going to really produce for him.
Well, now that we got tight end out of the way, we got defense. Number 1 defense in the AFC East.
The Jets.
Do you have to even ask that question? It's the Jets.
It's the Jets. But I'll go different. The Patriots.
It's too many
got you, Lee.
Yeah, too many questions.
Lee, I got you, man. Patriots, man.
I know. See,
Patriots.
Great team, Wally.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Miami. Depends on who they may play one week.
Yeah, depending on the matchup.
Yeah. Mayo, Biden combination.
I mean, if you have room on your roster, you can
man. We forgetting Will's favorite position. We forgetting the kickers, though, man. The kickers.
Who cares about the kickers? You used the last pick. You used the last pick to pick a kicker. I'm sorry.
Oh, just let the.
I'm not getting a pick. I just get a pick. I get it. Whoever's left in the last round, that's who's my kicker is.
Man, I'm going with Chip Low Miller. Wherever you at, Chip, go ahead and get the leg ready because I'm gonna pick you this year in fantasy football.
I'm going with Anthony Bonio. That's his name?
Anthony Bonio?
That's his name. Bonio.
What's his name?
Is that Bonio the dude?
You talking about Chris Bonio?
That's what he was. My bad.
Yeah. You don't want to go with Sweetson?
Oh, my God. No
I know
comment.
Redskin fans love him.
Sean Sweetson.
And y'all kept him for like seasons.
and then y'all got him.
Rented his ass for a week. As Coach John Thompson.
Y'all had him in the playoffs, though,
As Coach John Thompson said, I had to rent his ass. He had to pay the mortgage for a little short period of time. But that wraps up our latest episode of Urban Sports Scene. Wally, before we go, let these folks know how to reach us.
You all can reach us again at http://wallyo.podbeam.com. I already spelled this. I ain't saying it again. Also, you can email us at change.da.game6@gmail.com. You can reach us on iTunes. Just search Urban Sports Scene. Same for Facebook. Just search Urban Sports Scene. To reach any of our blogs, we write fantastic blogs. Reach us at www.urbansportscene.blogspot.com.
And you want the pages as usual is 202-352-URBAN.
And
even
Twitter.
though Urban's more than 4 letters, just slide it in if you want to pay phone.
And reach us at Twitter. And you can add us for any comments. Just,
and if you still got a two-way, you can two-way us with that too. But on behalf of the Urban Sports Scene, this is a wrap-up for us tonight. We're going to holler at you guys next week. Ray, Herman, get back. We need somebody to talk about when we get back. So you can keep it going. But on behalf of the Urban Sports Scene, we holler at you guys later.